a bit of damage. And let's focus now on the state of Kerala, which also faced the brunt of the storm as it moved from the coast of Kerala upwards towards Gujarat. Now, Kerala is in fact one of the worst affected states due to this cyclone's impact. Over 14 districts have sounded an alert, while more than 30 NDRF teams have been deployed. High tides crushed the seawall, waters entered many homes. Here's a report by Gopikrishnan Unithan.
Torrential rains, strong winds, and complete chaos have gripped Kerala as the western coast braces for Cyclone Tauktae. High tides have damaged hundreds of houses in the area. The citizens already battling a raging pandemic are now facing a double whammy due to the very severe storm, which is likely to make landfall on Tuesday in Gujarat. In Trikunapura village of Alapura, hundreds of people have been evacuated as the rough sea has breached the long sea wall. 70-year-old fish seller Muhammad Nazar used to live with his wife in a small house on the coastline of the village. The torrential rain and high tides have forced his family to relocate to a relief camp. Locals say the unusually raging waves that damaged the seawall have never been witnessed before.
The rough sea waters have literally washed away all the soil from underneath, leaving this portion of the building literally hanging in the air. Hundreds of houses have been completely washed away in the rough seas that has hit the Kerala coast over the last few days. Many more like this are on the verge of a complete collapse. The people here look forward for the support of the administration, either in terms of alternate arrangements to live or other means of survival.
This is Khadija, whose house is at a significant distance from the sea. Yet the ravaging waves washed away the soil underneath her house.
7 വർഷമായി 7 വർഷമായി എന്നിട്ട് എന്നും വീടിന്റെ തൂണൊക്കെ ഇങ്ങനെ ഇളകിക്കൊണ്ട് പോകും എല്ലാവരും വന്ന് ഇതുപോലെ ഫോട്ടോ എടുത്തോണ്ട് പോകും യാതൊരു ഇതൊന്നും നമുക്ക് ഇതുവരെ കിട്ടിയിട്ടില്ല പേടിയാമോ അതല്ലേ മരുമോളെ അങ്ങ് വിട്ട പേടിക്കാതെ പിന്നെ പേടിയാമോനെ പിന്നെ ഞാനും ബാബിച്ചിയും കൂടെ ഇവിടെ കിടന്ന് എല്ലാ സാധനവും ഇതിനകത്ത് ഇരിക്കുമല്ലേ എന്നിട്ട് ഞങ്ങളുടെ പിന്നെ ഒരു അലമാരിയൊക്കെ പിടിച്ച് ഞങ്ങൾ വെളിയിൽ വെച്ച് അതൊക്കെയായിട്ട് ഞങ്ങൾ ജീവിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്.
More than the nature's fury, it's the laxity of the administration that has hurt the people. The villagers are fuming over the inaction and negligence of local leaders and authorities. The situation is no different in Ernakulam district as well. The high tides have left a trail of destruction.
What you see behind me are anything but surreal images. These are not what you would expect to see in your backyard, and unfortunately that is what is unfolding over here. If you look at the houses over here, these houses when they were built they were rather far away from the shoreline, but after the sea had started crouching in due to the high tide, this is what we are witnessing here at the moment. These houses that you see over here, and maybe I can just ask my camera person to show you this visual. This is not what you would want to see when you look through the main door of a house. If you can just see this image, you can see right through that house, you can see that wave coming, and this is how the wave is lashing inside.
The only glimmer of hope is that Cyclone Tauktae has moved further north. With Gopikrishnan Unithan in Kerala, Bureau Report.